Ok. Ese al fin me acaba de sacar a 2. Arena de juego. Llega hasta el final. Ok. Tira el dado y derrota a todos los enemigos. Así de fácil. Vale, estás dentro de un tablero gigante. Es un tipo de partida especial donde debes cumplir un objetivo para ganar. El objetivo de este juego del tablero es muy sencillo. Lleva la pieza hasta la última casilla. Haz una tirada con Dadelio y el peón avanzará ese número de casillas cuando reanudes el tiempo. Cuando la pieza cae en esta casilla aparece una burbuja ralentizadora. Cualquier enemigo o proyectil que haya dentro se moverá más despacio. Si mueves la pieza aquí, un pájaro del tesoro sobrevolará la arena. Dispáralo para que suelte el tesoro. Consejo, ¿crees que la batalla es demasiado difícil? Modifica la dificultad del combate en el menú. A ver qué cartas han salido. Vale. Perfecto. Mano. Señora. Espada. Espada. Y esto. Vamos a buscarlos. Este está un poco separado, así que... ¡Pa! Vale. ¿Dónde está el pájaro? ¿Veis el pájaro? Sí. ¡Boom! Perfecto. Acaba de pegar un tirón en el juego que flipa. ¡Boom! Vale, ahora se han movido dos. Bien. Vamos a colocar una bomba. Y no vamos a hacer nada más. ¡Bombarda! ¡Woohoo! Vale, el escopeteiro. Vale, me da igual. Voy a por ti. Bien. Vale, a ver qué dado sacamos. Un 2, bien, se mueve un 2. Vale, necesito esto. Y esto. Uy, va, me ha tirado. Vamos allá, vamos a cogerlos. Te mando para allá. Ah, le da el muro. Perfecto. Hay textura muy alta del muro. Perfecto. Me quedan estos, que los voy a coger, porque sí. Y allá vamos. Perfecto. Mano. Voy a ser inteligente. Y vamos a tirar esto. Me quedo con esta. Perfecto. Se me terminó mi descanso. Ok, Lucky, gracias por pasarte. Ahí os va. Vale. Ya nada, pues ya no lo hemos pasado. El abrazo de Croana. Ya está. Vale. Pasado. Jaque mate. Máster de la partida. Una de mis cartas favoritas. Vale, este tiene algo.
Quiet down! I'm old and I'm tired, and I demand you respect that. You
Vale.
can hear that, can't you? That noise! Dang it. I'm trying to sleep, and that blabbed bloob is up on my roof
Aquí hay un
making
bloob.
a ruckus.
Ahí están. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué puedo hacer? ¿Qué puedo hacer?
Lady, you'd do an old man's heart good if you could see your way to clearing those dang bloobs off my roof. All I want to do is nap. I'm old. I've spent more hours awake than anyone, and I deserve some moments of blessed unconsciousness.
Sí, es que es por aquí.
Quiet unconsciousness. You'll help me, won't you? I'll reward you or something.
Vale.
Thank you, little one. You've made an old man's heart want to fill with hope, which will happen as soon as this old man's ears are no longer filled with cotton to keep that darn noise down. Please don't dawdle now. I'm very old.
Vale.
Some of us are trying to sleep.
¿Eso es un idioma? ¿Estás hablando conmigo? Vale, creo que voy a terminar aquí la conversación. Vale. Encuentra el primer bloop. Puede que sea una de las criaturas más inútiles de azar, o puede que las autoridades nos hayan hecho creerlo. Encuentra el segundo. Vale, en esta zona del mapa no hay partes de misión. Si no, las indicaría.
Thank you, little one.
Gracias por tus 100 monedacas. Serán bien invertidas. Más cartas para mano, obviamente. Vamos a hablar con Manu. A ver, Manu. Voy a comprar la de los cristales porque me gusta. La del Dash te la voy a comprar también. Esta también. Y esta también. Riesgo, suerte o trampas. Vamos a meterla a riesgo. A ver, esta vez. La de la mano. La mano del señor. 80. Estoy pobre. Estoy pobretono. Modificación de mazo. A partir de ahora tu mazo tiene exactamente 15 cartas. Vale. Sí. Vale. Vamos a... A ver. Inventario. Tengo 2 de elixir, una mano, 2 de mano afortunada, 2 de espada, arcochinas, bomba. Como siempre digo, el de la mano de la señora es muy bueno. El del dado no me gusta mucho. Pero la de cristales malditos sí. Vale, es que la de cristales lo tengo. Vale, pues voy a ponerle la de evasión. Aunque, ¿cuántos tengo de cristales? Tengo 2. Y 2 de espada. Nah, por ahora me queda así. Has cambiado tu mazo. Vale. Estoy de vuelta. Bienvenido de nuevo.
Do I ever shut up? And lo, did the number 2 inspire all to praise the Queen for
Vale.
twice as long.
Tenemos que sacar el 3, con lo cual lo único que vamos a coger y hacer es subir por aquí.
One, but 2 towns and 2 moons rather than simply the boring.
¿Aquí hay algo? No. Vale, hay que hablar con este hombre.
You, child. I believe we can be useful to each other.
¿Te conozco de algo?
No, nor I you, but the threads of fate weave
Este sí que daba
strange
miedo.
fabrics indeed. You see, I've noticed that you have a dice with you.
Uy. Dice él, uy. No es un dado superior.
Right, a good act.
No puedo responder
child.
otra cosa. ¿Qué le digo?
You'll
Sí.
need your wits to survive
Pues
what's
sí, podría
coming,
decírselo.
I'd wager. So, let's say, hypothetically,
Supuestamente
you
tienes
have a
un dedo.
dice, which of course you don't.
Claro, claro.
Which means you, hypothetically, have experience in their
Sí,
identification
vamos.
and a true
Lo sé todo
nature.
acerca del dado.
I've heard tell of a dice circulating
Por la calle
Celeste
Comercio.
Street. Of course, it's been so long since a true dice has been here. People don't entirely recognize it for what it is. And if these rumors were true, well, I dare say
Vale,
you
creo
could
que
be the
saber
one to
qué misión es
find
esta.
it.
Quiero saberlo.
The folks dimly sense it has value. They treat it as something rare and unique.
Creo que sé cuál es.
Say, a fossil, not knowing its true value, its true nature. I believe someone like yourself could trade for it, or at the very least, trade up
Vamos,
to
encuentra lo que estoy buscando y cerramos un
it.
trato.
Hypothetically,
Encantado.
of
Dame
course.
cartas o dame
And
pasta. Es lo único que
if you
quiero.
did hypothetically succeed in possessing such a dice, well, I'd be interested, and I'd make it worth
No veo
your
por qué no.
while.
Me
Worth your
parece...
while,
Hombre,
indeed.
eso significa dinerito.
I've heard
Por la
stories
calle
about
Comercio,
Celeste
ok.
Street. There's all sorts of strange items for trade there. And if you can't find it directly, you could trade until you do. I've told you all I can. Oh, except...
Aunque...
Except that I've heard whispers that someone is buying words, and someone else is selling them. And that would be where I'd start.
Alguien que compra
Make
palabras.
yourself useful, child. Trade and trade until, before you know it, you've
No he
got your
entendido
hands
nada.
on one of those dangerous, awful, deadly dice. And then you give
Consigue
it to
buenos
me,
tratos.
and I will take care of it.
A ver. Vale, tengo que volver hacia atrás y hablar con alguien. Tengo que volver hacia atrás y hablar con alguien. Concretamente con este de aquí.
I got words for
Tengo
sale.
palabras. Aquí está. Me gustaría saber si me venderías tu palabra más rara.
My rarest word. That's a tall order. What do you have to offer in trade?
Ni es un chiste.
Let's hear it.
¿Qué le dice un pato a otro pato?
How?
Estamos empatados.
Oh, down, like as in duck feathers.
Qué malo es.
Sorry, not a. What do you have to offer in trade?
A ver si tiene
Let's
otro.
hear it.
¿Qué animal tiene apellido?
That
El
is
perezoso.
worth only the most common word. Here you go. The. Enjoy. It's worthless, and what do you have to offer in trade?
Una palabra.
I'm
¿No?
listening. I like the amount of Y's in that word, but 3 or more planets. Oh, that's a hard sell here in
Okay,
Toontown.
Alice.
I think that's a. What do you have to offer in trade? Your last one didn't do anything for me, but I'm listening.
En perezoso.
How does a small girl like you know an
Me enseñó
adult
Herman,
word like
un chatarrero de Villa 1.
adlubescence? Oh, the breath of the essence sound, the mouth. Oh, this is a word. I tell you what,
Perfecto.
I'll give you a great word in exchange.
Deleite.
To oblectament.
¿Que le dé el té a quién?
Close.
Casi.
Oblectament.
Deleite.
It means
Significa
a source
un placer
of,
para
for
los
example,
sentidos. Por ejemplo,
learning
aprender en perezoso es un
adlubescence.
deleite.
Thank you again, kid. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Bye.
Vale.
Beautiful. Use
Vale.
it well, kid. Who wants to buy a word? I got plenty.
Intercambia tu palabra. Vale. Recompensa, deleite. Significa placer de todos los sentidos. ¿Quién nos daría un valioso a cambio de...?
Looking for a
Vale,
good
y ahora tenemos que volver. Vale, haré que volver otra vez.
wanting to stay in bed.
Shroud, get your fresh shroud straight out of the tube.
Gracias,
Capitulo.
Ernest. Muchas gracias. ¿Has hecho un negocio en mi ausencia? Nada de nada. Tengo una palabra con la que podríamos hacer un trato. ¿Una palabra? Qué interesante. Nunca he hecho negocios con palabras. Va a haber un nicho de mercado ahí. ¿De qué palabra se trata? Deleite. Qué palabra tan bonita. Deleite. Póngame un deleite, por favor. Sí, está muy bien. Eso significa que tiene valor. Y yo hago negocio con cosas de valor. Va a ser genial. Te pagaré esa palabra con un gumigegro. Es algo muy futurista. ¿Ah, sí? Perfecto, todo hecho. Perfecto. Aquí lo tenemos, el gumigegro. Vale, aquí tenemos el otro. Vale, pequeñín, ven conmigo. Tenemos otro. Tenemos otro blue. A ver si encuentro el otro.
Kid, I got what all kids crave. Crispy twigs. The crispy...
Your house of cards will never fall down when you've built it with Manny's help.
Vale, perfecto. Vamos a ir buscando. ¿Qué tal, Ernest? ¿Cómo estás? Bueno, ya hemos encontrado un blue, así que nos falta el otro.
I've got cars to trade. Don't you want to follow suit?
Nos falta otro más. No pasa nada, Ufi. Vale, aquí no está el otro que me queda. O está más adelante, o no sé dónde estará. Vamos a darle sosilla que estamos aquí. El brebaje al pavo este, porque creo que estaba por aquí. Ah, pues no. Vale, pues entonces he ido por un camino que no era. Pero bueno, ya por lo menos nos hemos cerciorado de que el blue aquí no está. Eso es bueno. Por aquí. Dame pasta. Dame pasta que mano me la quita.
Super juice is the only juice with
Shrug, get your fresh shrug.
Vale,
Straight out of
aquí hay algo.
dinner for two.
Aquí está el otro. Perfecto, lo hemos encontrado. Lo hemos encontrado, chicos. El último. Vale, ahora voy a recogerte. Vale, ahora me pregunto, ¿a quién deberíamos de coger y de darle los 3 blocks? ¿A quién se lo damos? ¿A quién se lo doy? Siempre tocayo, siempre. No, sí, la cosa es que a el Guppy no se lo... O sea, los blocks no se los puedo dar a él.
Trade the Gubblegregger to me. I'm sure this skull I'm offering is invaluable. It must be. It's darned old.
Hagamos un trato.
Thank you. Here, have
Está
this
fosilizado.
fossilized skull.
A ver si va a ser el del
Strangely
dado.
four-sided. It must have come from some sort of ancient extinct animal. Big Red dug it up a while back before... forget it. It's not important. But this has got to be the rarest thing in all of Two Town. Thanks, kid.
Voy a ver con Lisbe. ¿A qué es el cadáver del dado? Ah, no, es esto. Un dado de 4 caras muerto. Los blues hay que coger y hay que dárselos a alguien. Entonces, hay que escoger a quién se lo damos. Oh, dame todo el dinerito. Que mano está pobre y quiere dinero.
I got so many words, kid. Got a sale on
Alice,
book.
a estos hay que coger y hay que darle los blues. Entonces te dice que se lo elijas a dar a uno o a otro. Y no sé quién se lo dé.
Ingredients! Brilliant! That's all I need. Please, pass them over. Remember, you did say you'd give them to me.
¿A quién se los doy? ¿Al que está mirando de frente o al otro? Es que no sé a quién dárselos. Si le digo que ni hablar, se lo puedo dar al otro. ¿A quién se lo doy? ¿Al que quiere separarles o a este? Es lo que no sé. Este quiere hacer algo. Y el otro quiere coger y quiere separarles. Entonces no sé a quién dárselo. Alice dice que al de frente. Vale. ¿A quién se lo damos? ¿A este o al que tiene detrás? ¿A quién se lo damos? Por ahora gana el de frente, al de atrás. Vale, pues ahora bien vaya empate. ¿No te hacían una carta? No lo sé. Me daban algo, pero no sé qué es. Vale, pues alguien tiene que desempatar. ¿Adelante o atrás? Decidí. Solo lo hago para crear conflicto. Lo sé y sabía que ibas a crear conflicto. Aposta. A ver, decidí. Adelante. Adelante gana 2-1. Votos a favor. A la de una. A la de dos. Vendido.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, just need to mix them together and down the hatch.
Yo voto por votar,
Okay. I feel strange. Whoa, oh, this is intense. Perfect. It's just me for the first time. It's just me. Thank you for this. Let me give you something in exchange for all of this. It's my partner's personality.
La personalidad de mi
Distilled
socio es
down
distinta.
to its
¿Cómo?
purest essence.
Como te que eres.
I hope it treats you well.
Voto
You know
mucho eso.
what? By the cards, I think I'm actually going to miss him. It's so quiet without him in my head. I may actually miss him already. He'd say that's only logical. Isn't that funny? It's funny, isn't it?
Claro. La cosa era que había que decidir quién es. Ah, pues mira, mira quién me da. A la Natalia. Me da la carta de Natalia. Haz que domine la ciencia. Claro, la historia con dos caras. Pues nada. Primera muerte que hemos hecho de un personaje. Hemos matado a una personalidad. Tengo un cráneo fosilizado peculiar que podría interesarte.
Impossible! Let me see that.
Eso-
By the card makers
Aunque sea por
themselves, this is a dice.
Sí, me ha dado tu carta.
Rather, it
Un poco
was a
inútil
dice.
porque la probamos, pero bueno. En cuanto a ese tato jugoso,
Yes, yes, you'll get it, child. A formidable card, fit for a dice wielder. That sounds good, yes. That's piqued
me
your
va a dar una carta.
interest, yes.
Cartas gratis
But before I
pa'
give
mí.
you this card, I
Ajá.
want to say thank you, child. It's been so long since I've seen a dice,
Sí, claro.
even one that's dead like this. That alarms you, doesn't it? Yes, dice can die. We found that out in the No Dice War.
En la guerra sin dados. ¿La guerra sin dados?
It was a catastrophe. The Queen, child, decided that she should be the only one to wield a dice. And so she waged war on them, and on those who'd wield them.
Ojo.
And she did not show mercy in victory. When she finds out there's still a dice, and still a wielder, well, she will be
Pregunta.
apoplectic.
Ernest, pregunta.
And she is not to be toyed with. What happened here, she'll do to you and your friend here. It's not a threat, little one. It's an observation. Gleaned
Observation.
from hard-earned experience. Hypothetically speaking, that is. But don't worry, your secret is safe with me. As for this poor dice, I'm going to return it to where it belongs, to the sacred valley of the dice.
No se te mandó porque directamente te lo dijo Alice, que no se van a mandar. Que ya no iba a haber más. Vale.
Goodbye, child. Take care and random rules.
Random rules. Vale, pasta. Podré... está bugueado un poco lo del... el precio. Sí, vamos a dejar las cartas, Ernest. Vale. Esto me gusta. Uy, he comprado las dos. F. He comprado las dos esas sin querer. No hacía falta comprar las dos, pero bueno. Las he comprado. Vale. Ya que si tengo dinero, directamente lo suelto rápido, así, fum, fum.
I promise you, sister, I am coming for you.
Vale.
As she looked up, Even began to realize that Two Town's name was easily twice as literal as she'd suspected. They seemed to be constructing a second town.
I've had enough of this job. Ouch. Okay. All right. Huh? Oh, a dice? Where did you come from, little one? My God.
Let him go! That's right. You better smarten up and look where you're going, or I...
Well, you're very angry for someone so small.
I'm not small. You're a big clumsy giant who goes around sitting on my friends.
Again, I apologize. It was an accident.
All right, apology accepted.
Sí,
Look,
Cíclope.
I'm trying to find my
Bueno,
sister.
Cíclope.
Gotta get through
Tiene
that
un
big
ojo,
old
pero en
door.
realidad se le ven tres.
Name's Seymour. Haven't seen
Triope.
your sister,
No,
though. Thing
Cíclope.
is, I don't see too much of anything these days, and not since the nanny confiscated most of my eyes. 2 of them for Two Town, she said.
¿Y por qué se los llevó?
Nanny Fortuna's the right hand of the queen, and has been for years. She is as mean as she is old.
Lo que
And
tiene
let's
vieja no
just say
tiene
she
mala.
doesn't take kindly to people borrowing her super pricey mechanical spider wagon. Anyway, once she gave my eyes to the mayor, they disappeared. I haven't heard any news about them since.
Los ojos. Espera, la conozco. Fue ella quien se llevó a mi hermana.
So, it seems like we both have a reason not to like her. The Civil War and Freedom, you know, tried to desert it and got sentenced for treason. I wasn't doing any good there anyway.
Por triple
I'm a
traición,
lover,
claro.
not
3
a fighter.
triple.
But enough about that. What's up with this dice? I haven't seen a real one in years. I see.
Mi
you're
hermano te mola
missing
porque
a
te da las
couple of
cartas. Por
tips,
esa
little
razón.
one, if you're gonna go anywhere.
Porque no puedo pasar sin más por la puerta de Triana.
You are new, aren't you? Door to Three Towns forever locked. Keeps the district separate by order of the Queen. You'd need to roll a 3 to open it, and since nobody has a dice anymore, well, they stay closed. But your little friend's so close to
Correcto.
3. I could fix you, but
Pero...
I can't.
Vale.
Unless I get my
Ya sabemos
missing
cómo
eye
mejorarlo.
back.
Necesitamos que este
Oh,
tenga sus
if
ojos.
only a
¿Y cómo va a
brave
ser
dice
eso?
wielder would
Enfrentándonos
find in her
al
closet
malo
glory
de la
to begin
zona.
a quest to find and return my eyes.
Ah. Si te ayudo, ¿me ayudarás tú a mí?
Absolutely. I'm certain the nanny passed my eyes on to the mayor. Of course, if she'd given them to the right mayor, getting them back would be easy, but she gave them to that upside-down one. Ugh, what a nightmare.
Sí, claro que lo sé.
Oh, that's a good one. Listen, even if things were that easy, do you think we'd all be here? Heck no! We'd all be in Six Town, living the high life, relaxing by
Alice, te recuerdo el
whatever
trato.
it is that Six Towners relax by. A pool of gold, probably. Sadly, it's not that easy, even. Especially not since that nanny has given my eyes to that nightmare of a mayor. So, yeah, find my eyes, and I can definitely help you. So, you'll help out old Seymour?
Sí, claro, a lo que pueda.
Thank you. Be careful with
Yeah.
that two-faced mayor. Okay. If you need me, I'll be over at the town square, near the door to Freedom.
Ok, no hay problema.
Even decided that she felt a kinship with this sad, large monster. He'd been hurt by the same people who took her sister. She had the sense she was the only one who could help him. And she had the sense Seymour could end up helping her too.
Lleva los ojos a Triope. Vamos para allá. Dinerito para mí. Vale. Adiós.
Low down there.
El alcalde. ¿Es usted el alcalde?
That I am. Well, one of them at least. And you, young lady, are.
¿Y tú quién eres, señorita? Pat.
Well met, Even.
At last, Even had arrived at the mayor of Two Town, the administrator of this land, and the alleged thief of Seymour's eyes. Or at least, Even had arrived at his lower extremities.
What brings you to my office today, Even?
Estoy buscando a mi hermana y unos ojos que han robado.
You're trying to blind your mister with your swollen thighs?
No, estoy buscando a mi hermana y unos ojos que han robado.
Buying a twister for some colon guys? Grind your... why don't you take the elevator and step into my office, Even? It'll be easier to talk.
Sí, la verdad, porque no te estás enterando. Más dinerito pa' Manu. Más dinerito pa' Manu.
It's so beautiful, the upside down town.
Más dinerito. Manu se va a hacer un palacete a nuestra costa. En este paso se hace el palacete. Se va a Andorra. Hello.
Yes, hello. Step into my office, such as it is. Don't mind the thing sticking out of my hat. He's... how best to explain this? I had a lot on my mind about this upside downtown project. It was starting to get out of hand, and then one day he was just there.
I've always been here.
Right. We'd better keep our voices down, Even, if we are to keep this conversation away from his ears. I'm
Nah.
sure you noticed the changes here, Even. Our personalities becoming personified now.
¿A las personalidades les está saliendo su propio cuerpo?
That's what Royam is. He's growing out of my hat, and I don't know how to stop him.
Pues dándole
I
zapatilla.
don't know how to fix this town, Even. And I don't know why I'm telling you this. Oh, I suppose you just have a face one can trust. In any case, what brings you to the mayor today?
Vale.
What's that, little girl? You want to know how our first-past-the-post democratic system works? Why, I'd be happy to explain it in tremendous detail beginning now.
Okay, I think that warded him off. That thing growing out of my hat has a name. Royam.
Aldecal. Ajá. Alcalde con las sílabas desordenadas.
What?
Exacto.
Oh, I never thought of that. Anyway, Royam is my opposite side. He's much more self-assured than I am, which normally would be great. But the things he's doing, I don't know if I can support them.
Pregúntame.
Because he serves the Nanny Fortuna. We both do. Whatever she wants, he's ready to do. And therefore he deserves to be listened to. He's my opposite. But at the end of the day, that's the grand thing about
Claro.
Two Town,
Los
isn't
dos
it?
tienen que tener dos.
Everyone's got their other half. It's just like breathing to us. Mostly like breathing.
Acabo de ver que tengo ahí un objeto para golpear luego. ¿Tiene usted los ojos de Triope?
I'm afraid not even. Despite my title, I'm in no position to help you. But,
Pero.
well, if you dared, you could try talking to Royan directly. I shouldn't even be mentioning his name. But, well, you need my help. This is all I can do. I suspect he knows more than he lets on. I'm lowering an elevator for you even. It's your choice. And good luck.
¿Dónde estabas? Ahí. Espera. Perfecto. Allá vamos. Vamos a ver a su otra personalidad.
Greetings, my name is Royan, and I'm in charge. You know I'm the boss because I'm so... I was about to say that. That's my rhyme.
Me ha perdido. Parece que le cuesta rimar.
You're very rude to point out my struggle. As mayor, I've got lots of priorities to...
Tengo mucho trabajo pendiente.
Stop interrupting me. I almost had it. Ah!
Pensaba que el señor de ahí abajo era el alcalde.
Him, the mayor? Don't make me laugh. He's less than the smallest member of my...
Más tonto de la ciudad.
Yes, I was about to say that. You have met but an idiotic fool. I'm surprised he's not covered in his own...
Rota.
Look, you've broken my flow and made me stop rhyming. I'm busy with the construction of my masterpiece, my legacy, my gift to random of that wondrous second moon. And you're interrupting me? What do you want?
Mire, sé que tiene los ojos de Triope. ¿No vamos a hacer un trato?
Why should I deal with you? I am the designer, builder, overseer of the new Two Town. The better one. Much better than the one that idiot mayor oversees. You want your friend's eyes back, don't you?
Claro que sí.
Good. Very good. There's something you need to know. Here's how this is going to go.
Uy,
There, you
chulito.
see? My rhymes are getting better. I'm struggling with my poem about the moon, and I'd like to have it done real quickly. You know what? That gives me a thought. I'll give you the eyes, but you'll have to do...
A cambio de... ¿Que cumple una tarea?
Ah, yes, that's it precisely. Just teach me how to rhyme.
Enséñame a rimar.
In a nice manner.
Por las buenas. ¿A cambio de nada?
Here's my offer, take it or leave. Bring me a perfect poem about the moon, and I'll grant you Seymour's eyes.
A la de una.
Ah, you are good.
Si le traigo un poema bonito sobre la luna, ¿me devolverá los ojos?
Yes, that's the deal we have struck.
Vale.
Go find rhymes, and I wish you... I'll think of it eventually. Get to it before I change my mind. It's only temporarily that our interests are... parallel to each other.
Adiós, el de cal.
Farewell, young stranger, and let me give you some advice well earned. Stay out of my way, and you won't get cooked. I was about to say that.
Vale.